Hello there and happy landing to the Fred system. My name is Anne and today we will talk about the function insert therapistsMet. Now in order to explore that particular function, you will need to be logged on to dynamictherapeuticservices.info, and once you've provided your logon details, you will be directed to the services admin console. And once you reach this page, you will be able to navigate that particular function called insert therapistsMet. So the first thing that you will need to do is to click the therapist tab and then click insert therapistsMet. Now, before we proceed, here is a very important note that we have to remember regarding this function. This is very useful in making sure that the Fred system has all the information of as many therapists as possible. So whether the therapists work in dynamic therapeutic services or not, it is important to input their information and contact details for references. Alright, so since this video is specifically made for insert therapistsMet function, then please direct your attention to this portion. Don't worry if you see this part, insert or update notes about therapistsMet. When you click this link, insert therapistsMet, you will still be on the same page. See? So now let us add a new therapist. Input the first name, the last name, and then the therapist type, and then the state. The date is actually automatically set, so don't worry about that. You can also upload a photo. There, and then add notes. Okay, so once finished, just click insert therapistsMet. Once you reach this page, you're actually done. Alright, so moving on. This time, let us try to update the information of the therapistsMet section. So click this link, insert therapist, and then if you notice, this was actually the page in which we inserted our therapistsMet earlier. Now simply click this drop down box and choose a particular therapist. Let's choose my favorite therapist so far, here, Johnny Bravo. Again, the date is automatic, although if you wish to change it, you can too. See, change this to, see, you can actually change that. And in order to insert or update the notes, let's write something. Works with Peter Parker at Helena Elementary School. So once done, just click Insert Therapist Met. And you are basically done. If you want to view the data on the therapistsMet section and find the changes that we have incorporated, just click this View therapistsMet, or in this case you are actually automatically directed to this particular page. Now, let us remember we made two changes in the section for the therapistsMet. The first one was that we added a new therapist, or we inserted a new therapistsMet, Peter Parker, and then the next one was that we updated or inserted notes on another therapist, Johnny Bravo. So in order to check that out, here you'll find our first therapistsMet, Peter Parker, and then let's say that he doesn't have details yet, so if you want to change that, you can click this icon, or you can actually just click his name. Here, these are his information. You'd want to change this, so click Edit Information. Let's add more information to his data. His SSN, date of birth is March 29. Oh. $1987. There. And address is 2109 just New York. Zip code is 923. Zone county physical therapist, and then click next. Home phone. Cell phone, cell type, business phone, fax, email. And then click next again. Okay, so for hourly rate, you might want to put in 20, another 20, 34. Work availability, it can be added later. And then availability, school year, time period, school year, travel zone, if he has an agency or servicing stay, an agency, he can put the agency here, or if not, you can just leave that blank and then select the state. Here, New York, for example, then active, and then you can add notes on for example, and then it already has a photo. You just click done. Right, so you've actually edited and updated the information of Peter Parker, and you find the rest of his details here. So if you'd like to go back to the search results, you just click this link back to search results, or you can add another therapist or view the therapist list, or you can always go back to the main page or the home page of Dynamics Therapeutic Services. Right, so that basically wraps up this video on the function Insert therapistsMet and how to edit information on the inserted therapist. If you have questions or concerns, please do not hesitate to let us know. In the meantime, this has been Anne saying thank you for learning with me today.